Aw, cute idol. Dude, she's petting the chubby lung too. I got early access to Zhuang Fangyi. Now she has 1 hour to convince you she's worth pulling on my main. The kicker, I have no clue what she does. This will be fun. So we'll figure out teams, we'll try to get trim medals, all that good stuff. First thing though, let's see her animations. Ooh, she feels very floaty. I like the black, like the stroke effect they have around that too. Dude, this feels nice. Dude, the greatsword though? Wait. She's literally an Arth user. Why does she have a greatsword? This feels nice, though. I like this a lot. Let's see her skill. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So that thing probably does something when we get to an enemy. We'll worry about that in a bit. First things first, I'm going to read her kit so I know who she actually pairs with. Then we're going to go try her out. Okay. So she's a main DPS, and it seems like she wants to pair with electrification characters. So, actually, I have an idea. I'm an Aviwenna main. Why don't we try an Aviwenna team with her first? So I'm thinking Perlica is a 100% mandatory need on her because she needs electric infliction. We'll try Arclight, and then we'll put my goat on there. So we have no gear on right now, but I just want to test how she feels. So we didn't get to use the skill earlier. All right, so it's a lightning strike. From what I read, the more stacks you get, this stacking bar down here, the more the lightning strike does. You see, it lasts longer there. And so you go up to 9 stacks. So the lightning strike should, in theory, keep stacking infinitely. Well, up to 9. So we got her in the battle pass weapon over here. We also have her in the new Sheeran Flow light armor. This thing looks like it's custom made for her, but I haven't ran the math yet. But this thing says status level, and I'm pretty sure her kit is the only one that says that. Thing is, we don't have essences on any of our characters, so do keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and test the damage over here real quick and see what it feels like with actual gear. Okay, that does 26k, and that's only with... That's actually 0 stacks. Okay, that's not bad. Let me go and test how she farms. Dude, that is so big. Oh, I can attack in the middle of it, too. Dude, she looks sick. The back kind of reminds me of, like, Doc Ock. Do you see, like, the little tendrils over here? This is sick. The autos are so clean. Oh, we'll get to test her ult more anyway. Let's go ahead and run Umbral first. We'll do Umbral first, because getting the deep dive medal is going to be a little bit harder. Bro, there is no shot I died on the first Umbral. That's actually embarrassing. Okay, I need to lock in. I have 45 minutes left with her to decide if I'm pulling. I can't be dying in Umbral when I have 45 minutes left, dude. That's not a thing. I swear this is harder than it looks. I swear this is harder than it looks. I'm having a strangely difficult time. I thought she'd be... I mean, she seems like brain dead, but also like... I don't know, that one auto attack is like messing with me. I can't die twice. All right, I noticed another problem. I can't generate my stacks because Aviwenna's on the team, and Aviwenna uses SP, so I think this team just actually doesn't work. Because I need the SP to be able to generate stacks, but that doesn't work when Aviwenna's in the team. So, unfortunately, I think we're not going through with this Aviwenna plan. Let's try Untal. Oh, the nice thing about Untal, too, is if you're skill issued, he also gives you a healer. I'm not skill issued. Ignore the 2 deaths I just had. So her stacks are based on electric infliction, right? So, in theory, Untal's generation should be really good for her. She has 2 stacked right now, so I gained 2 of the swords because of that. As long as Untal can constantly keep applying his infliction, that's really good for us. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, she's really hard to control. I don't know why. She like moves around a lot during her auto attack, so like at the start of the fight, it feels really difficult to use her. Okay, I finally get my ult. So I think with my ult, I should be able to stay out of range and constantly spam. Because I get the extra SP from this too. Oh my god. Wait, that's 100k? And I can just keep spamming that, right? Yeah, look at that. I get so many more stacks here, too. All right, he's finally dead. So if I can make it to my ult farm, it's actually, like, legit. I can just spam that. That did 128. I have, like, negative gear on, by the way. I was without Anton's amp either. Oh my god. If you say a word, I'm going to get angry. I cleared. Good job. All right, we'll test her on both Rotogon and Triangles. Let's go to Rotogon first. Rotogon should, in theory, be easier to get the trim medal on. So I think I can just ult off the bat here, because her ult actually gives her, like, stacks at the start. You gain 3 stacks from the start, which makes it so much easier for you to actually ramp up. Oh, that hits them in the air, too. So, like, when they go do, like, stupid aerial stuff, the lightning is still hitting. Okay, this feels way smoother. I don't know if, I mean, I guess Umbral's probably just harder, but this feels so much smoother. Like, I feel like I'm literally playing a different game. Wait, was that trim metal? I have no signature. I have no essences on. I don't even think the Antal has gear. I'm pretty sure I didn't equip gear on him. Holy shit. That begs the question. How is she broken? And I kept dying in Umbral. So it's been about 30 minutes. So far, I'd say she feels very fluid. If you can get in your ult, she feels very strong. But getting to your ult seems a little bit difficult, or at least it was an Umbral. Once you get to your ult, it's super easy to keep generating your ults because this right here, you gain ultimate energy based on your Thunder Strikes. And your Thunder Strikes are based on your stacks. And because you have the ultimate, you apply more electric infliction. So you can generate even more of those blades. So you have more of the blades in the circle. So you're generating more stacks and more combo skills because it's only a 5-second cooldown or whatever. So basically, once you make it to her first ult, she just pumps. Let's try another team though. Let's go try her with... I think I'm just gonna blow everything instantly because he's gonna get phased super fast. Like, we're so broken, right? Yeah, look at that. Like, what the hell? Look at the fucking damage. That was 250 outside of stagger window, by the way. Okay, I don't remember if that was 3 minutes or 4 minutes for the thing, but we killed it in 3:18. Let me go double check. Oh, Triangles is 4 minutes. Oh, we stopped the shit out of that. So far, though, I think it's really cool that she pairs well with free-to-play teams. I think it's really cool how fluid she feels. The ramp-up time seems to be her biggest downside, but if you can get past the ramp-up time, she feels disgustingly overpowered. Okay, now that I understand her better, let me go back to this and see what happens. Oh. Wait, is he supposed to be lifted up in the air, for example, so he stops doing his attack? That's how you dodge it? Is that really what the mechanic is? So you play, like, physical here or whatever, and you get an easier time? Like some sort of CC? Oh, that makes sense. Can we dump our load? Yeah, this is way easier. And now that I understand what I'm doing, this is so much easier. So biggest thing, make sure you're applying those electric inflictions at the start. Otherwise, you're just not going to have the stacks to be able to get your source, to be able to get your ultimate. And if you don't have your ultimate for that first window, which seems pretty tight, it feels really bad. So yeah, she definitely can't pair with Aviwana because you need that SP. You need it. You know, in a way, she feels kind of similar to Leviathan because Ultralion needs to like build it up with her skill. It feels very similar. Outside of the fact that she's lightning, can dance around the entire field, seems to do 10 times more damage, is more fluid, has more survivability, has a literal damage immune, pairs with more free-to-play teammates. Actually, Leviathan's teammates are pretty free-to-play. All right, scratch the last one. Our last thing we do, let me throw in her signature. Let's aim for the Trimital on the Aglamorai. Let's take everything we've learned. I'll teach you guys everything I've learned up to this point with Zhuang Fangyi, so you guys can take it away when you play her too. All right, if you can start with your ult, then you should just insta-ult and then use your skill, because your skill is free, and it gives you 3 stacks guaranteed at the start. You see how I have 3 stacks right now, and I didn't do anything? And every time you skill in your ult form, you can auto, so don't forget to do that. It seems like you can't do that in the normal one, though. So you'll see I'm stalling out my auto attack there so I can get my combo off instantly. You want to proc your combo skills there because that's the biggest, most important cooldown. So we ult, then skill, and then we're auto attacking as we're using our skill. Look at the damage though, dude. It's disgusting. This is illegal. 260k, no Gilberto ult on him. 271. Does it just keep ramping up? All right, if I had better gear, I had essences. That guy's getting 1 cycle. That is disgusting. Zhuang Fangyi, broken as hell. She feels nimble. She feels clean. Animations are great. Her gameplay feels great. Inside of her ult, she literally feels like a demon, dude. She's on something. Dude, they cooked with this character. She's also surprisingly free-to-play friendly because she just goes with the Electro team, right? And none of that team is expensive to build either. It's not like you need like signatures for them or something. Or even 6-star weapons. Yeah, overall consensus. It's pretty likely I pull for her on her main. My only concern is that she takes over my Aviwana, and I like Aviwana. I don't have calcs on me yet for how strong she is, but if we find out she's like by far the strongest DPS, I wouldn't be surprised. I know Essence is on, and I was doing that so much faster than any combo on my main, and those were like fully invested, fully built and everything. Absolutely crazy character. Check out me trying 100% Arknights Endfield in 24 hours right here, and me reviewing the worst account in Arknights Endfield right here.